connecting the headphones and swap over. And I hate to... There we go. Right. Oops. Whoops. Cancel. Can I delete? Yes, I can. Like how I make this post without making the video. Right, there we go. That's done. That's all sorted. That's big now. GG. Shrink you down a bit. There we go. So, yes. Hello. Hello. And welcome to our little old live stream. Today, we are rolling up once again in Satisfactory. I am getting rather addicted to this game. And it's kind of a game that I was trying to think about what game I was going to play for today, and I was thinking, I just didn't really know anything that is intensive. I don't really want to go something too intensive today, so I figured Satisfactory because it's a game I can kind of easily mold into. And it's quite enjoyable. Pardon me. Excuse me. So, for those who have not seen this particular playthrough so far, what we've been doing in the previous episode is mostly upgrading. I've finally built a larger, more extended form of assembled factories. We finally got some good... finally got some access to some hard drives, which allowed us to make some big upgrades to our production. And look at that! Look at that beauty! And now we're in the process of building all the necessary features and functionalities to hopefully gain the ability for us to make the ability to get to be able to get can't speak the first tier, there we go, of the new space elevator, because we don't actually have a space elevator yet, which is funny, and silly to a degree. Yeah, you're full, aren't you? I mean, as there's now a decent supply, I think we can probably start doing this to spread out the load. There we go. A decent amount of supplies. So this is now starting to slow down, which is a pretty good thing. So today's objective, it's not going to be on. We're not going to be on for a huge amount of time, but for today's objective, I'm planning on going to a new location and beginning the process of setting up a new base. So what I'm going to do first of all, though, is let's grab some more fuel, because we're going to need to grab some more fuel. Cause it's fallen there. Crap. Right, let's fill up our biogenerators. Hello, Vojixman. Vojixman. How you doing? I'm never going to be able to pronounce your name properly, and I'm so sorry. I always want to try. That's the thing. Hope you're having a lovely evening. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that the more I have plans to like vastly expand upon my biofactories, which require me to get shitloads of fuel, and be able to deploy it at a rate or not, I wouldn't mind having a shitload of fuel, but it would it would constantly slow me down, having to constantly refuel these things. So, unfortunately, we have to just go with what we got, so I will do that. Boom. Right, there we go. That's my supplies all sorted. Right, okay, so that's my fuel sorted. So today's objective is going to be about securing an additional, making an additional base and starting the process off again on... Oh yeah, that's a point. Fuck, we're going to need to... Well, we can focus on building the base first, then we'll get the shitload of fuel. Which then means I can get more bioburners and all that jazz. I can basically increase my fuel production over here for a time being, so that all this shit feeds the stuff over there, but that's going to be another thing. Speaking of which, how are we doing on the MAM? Quartz. We need 100 of the other stuff, and that's because we only have 99 of the other bits, doesn't it? Yes. Yeah, literally fucking 99. So gutting. This is Satisfactory. The objective of this game is for you to build a very large factory and eventually get to the point of automating everything. So it's constantly making stuff. And the game kind of has quite a nice process. It's a simplified version of Factorio. But generally what you do is... Hang on, let me just quickly make my way over to the resource node, just to start off with. So you place down the miners to be able to get the raw material resources that you need. You then ferry them over to either a smelter or a constructor to turn them into items that can either be smelted into ingots to make metal objects. And then eventually, as you tech up and get further more complicated items, you combine the different items in together, making sure they're as efficient as possible in terms of how fast they are and all that jazz. And then they eventually become the... that's actually quite bad. We need to improve my screw production. Eventually we can... Oh, that's... No, that's level 2. Wow. Okay. I am going to need to... Oh, that's why, because I'm storing shit and there's 2 other stuff going into it. Right. Well, that's almost full. So, well, that should be enough. I don't think we need any more than one giant thing. And then eventually you'll be able to build... eventually what you need to do is build a space elevator. And you then send various project parts up to sort of a corporation, if you will. And then you get more and more tech, and eventually you can have like trains that like run on an automated scheduling system. Hello, you. Really wish I could pet this thing and it not be terrified of me. Hello. Because he looks and runs away from you, but if you pet him... You can pet them now. Previously you couldn't pet them, but he always runs away, which is a little bit of a shame. But eventually you get to colonize and build up and do whatever, and it's actually really awesome. And as you explore the terrain and everything, you discover more nodes, you discover better quality nodes. It's a really fun game. Very cathartic, very smooth. Right, so we can't really do much about that right now, and I think we need to just get on and do stuff. I'm getting distracted. This game distracts me so much because I can I'll be playing a little bit, and then with the intention of, for example, making. I'll say, I'll be saying, I need to go make myself a base and whatever, and so I'll start the process, but then I'll get distracted by all these other things, and it just takes so long, and I'm like, fuck. But no, so this game has recently come... I wouldn't say this game is out of early access. I'd say it's still... it is still early access. But it's fairly complete for an early access title. You've got up to 8 tech levels already, which they are... I believe with this recent update of patch 4, they said that their game might be coming... I think a new tier is going to be coming in patch 4.x. So that's going to be good. And so we'll get access to newer, shinier toys and all that jazz. And it's a very, very good game. You can play multiplayer as well. So you can hop in with a server to your friends and you can sort of build up your stuff. And it's all very enjoyable. So what we're going to do is we are going to set up, and eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to have a ferry thing between the 2 bases. I'm not too sure what Astronet is, but if it's about building and crafting and doing, then yeah, this game is like that. And there's also local wildlife you have to be aware of. Hello. Yeah, this game isn't all sunshine and roses. Oh. Whee! Whee! Step right up, step right up. One. Ooh. Oh, bollocks. So close. That reload speed, just a little bit too slow. Oh well. So, it's a very, very pretty planet game. Actually, do we have any more quartz nearby? I know that there is the other one, but... Oh no. I know there's a Bork slide, but I can't really do anything with that at the moment. Sounds like a power slug nearby. Eventually, one of the cool things about this game, wow, this game has basically a focus on going from from you running around manually doing stuff to trying to automate everything yourself, which is pretty neat. Right, trying to remember to find a easier path to get through here. Nom. Nom, nom. Nom, nom. I do. Okay, so at the moment, I haven't played Valheim in a while because with all of the, with us waiting on the new update, which is meant to be due, we're probably going to assume now in May. We've already done a lot already, and if I keep hopping onto Valheim, oh yeah, that's Jake. I think that was what I used to call him. Yeah, Jake. Giant flying thing. But no, going back to Valheim. So, with Valheim's update due to come out at some point in the future... Oh, nice! It's a great game, isn't it? Like, it is a hugely good game. Not gonna lie about that. But what I don't want to do is overplay Valheim to the point where we're bored of it even when the updates come out. So... I sunk over 100 hours into that playthrough, so I'm gonna take a slight break, play some other games, enjoy some other stuff, and then when Valheim gets the big update and maybe a few other bits, then I'll sort of slowly come back into it. It'll be actually quite a lot of a fun sort of thing. Right, so let's get the. I can quickly make some mining equipment. Well, exactly. Like, the thing is, games like Valheim, you don't want to spend your entire life just running around playing because you end up burning out way too quickly. Whereas you take peaks and troughs, a bit like Star Citizen, you take peaks and troughs and then when the game gets a big dose of content, boom, you get to have some real fun, you get some new toys, and then depending on how long you sink into it is more time to be enjoyed rather than having to constantly micromanage the little things. Anyway, let's quickly build up this production. Equipment workshop. Quickly just set that up. Portable miners. We're going to need 4 of these. 1. Okay. So, first. I can't wait to upgrade these. Oh! When it all just comes together. Oh, I need more than 4. No, I only need 4. No way. Ah! So good. When it all just works perfectly. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one, yeah. Oh, you don't work, do you, prick? Question. Actually, I've got an idea. Ooh, actually, let's be cool here. Let's try and be cool. Yes. And then oh yeah. That's right. We're cool. No. I don't want to build a personal box inside the thing. Ah, just not gonna let me have it, are you? That would have been really cool, but unfortunately, we can't have it. That's a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. See how this looks. It'll do. I'm still gonna have that though. I'm petty. Right, so the cool thing about this, so yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up these 4 miners in preparation for a big old smeltery and all that jazz. How much do I have? I have enough. I have more than enough, jeez. I think we can scrap this for now. What's inside this? Materials. Okay, cool. Right, so... we need like 3 apiece, don't we? How much room do these things take, and how much do you think we can get away with? We want something like this, perhaps. One thing I kind of miss about Factorio is with that game you could set up blueprints so that you didn't have to spend forever, unless you had like a freaking... Right, question, can you do this? Yes, you can. Fantastic. So we have... There we go. It's like... Is it ever so slightly? No, it's straight. Good. And then... Okay. We're definitely going to need more metal plates, but there we go. And then... So then these are going to need more room though, unless we... I suppose I could turn them into... And then we all... Okay. No, I think I know what I want to do here. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I want to do. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we're going to basically get all of these smelteries, like all these smelters and manufactorums, and we're going to turn them into the tertiary items. So we're going from raw to secondary, and then we're all going to feed the materials going this way, up towards the... Where eventually I'm planning on putting the space elevator. Like, where I'm planning on putting it... Hang on, let's get the special up. Basically, something like that. Up there is where we're going to plonk it. Obviously, what I'll do is I'll make a shitload of foundations to get it to work. But that's kind of where I'm going to put it. So it's kind of like a big fun... It's kind of like the big old smart stuff, you know? Is basically what we're looking at for that. But at the same time, we're still going to have to spend some time looking around to make sure that all works. Yeah, it's fucking huge. Do you know what's even more cool? When you actually build it, you don't actually physically put the thing there, but you'll actually see the thing come from space, which is, yeah, it's dope. I like it. It's pretty cool. The only thing I'm kind of wondering is how we're going to feed all of those two in. Because the problem we've got is, as well, is we want to make as much use of the raw materials as possible, and these are pure nodes. In Satisfactory, the way that the game balances out the nodes is it gives you 3 types of nodes to deal with. Pure, normal, and impure. Pure is, if we have a look at the configuration, yeah, so pure nodes are basically double the resources of normal nodes. And normal nodes give you like 30 resources per minute. So obviously a pure node is double, 120 per minute. And impure is 30 resources per minute. So it's a very... So in terms of like production and streamlining and all that jazz, you'll want to make sure that if you have a pure node, you want to double, if not quadruple, the amount of production power you have. So for example, when it comes to smelting, you want a fuckload of smelters. Also, speaking of which, can I? No, I really fucking wish I had like a half, like a 4 times 2. That would be very useful right about now. But no. No, you're being a prick. Okay, we'll have to play it cool then. We'll have to, yeah, on this one we'll just have to keep it tightly knit, unfortunately. go into there. You go into... There you go. It's a little bit over the top and is probably a little bit more resource intensive versus what that could be, but I like it like that. It makes it look cool. So when it comes to making smeltery stuff, unfortunately there's no Mark II or whatever smelters, but you will be able to improve the rate in which your miners will gather at least. Okay. So, say about here. Yeah. These ones will also do fairly quick. Will do fairly tight up as well. Just because of the how close they are to everything else. About here it should probably be fine. There's not a lot of room, unfortunately. This particular area is great, but unfortunately there's not a huge amount of room. Unless we, like, shift it that way. That might be not a plan, actually. How much concrete do I have? I still have a fair amount of concrete. We'll do that then. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. We'll scrap these up. I have an idea. These ones are a little bit too much into the middle, so I think what we can do with those is we'll just scrap them and I will just make these things like so. Gotta leave it all behind. Oh no, I just realized I'm dumb. I don't have to worry about making a separate power factory. I was honestly thinking about the logistics of how I transport the power, but really I'm not gonna have to worry about that because all I need to do is just build more. Build a few more power production facilities, and yeah, no, we're gonna be fine because I can. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Now I'm overdoing the foundations a little bit here because building on normal ground was the mistake I made in my first playthrough. Building on normal ground is fine and all, and it gives you more freedom to maneuver shit about when it comes to setting up your factory. But the limitation is also that the terrain, you can't, unlike Valheim, you can't change the terrain. So it makes any kind of movement or change or anything just a bitch to do, which is frustrating. Right, so smelters, we probably want to have it like, yeah, that's better. About yay here. Right. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, we've got... I'm going to need to extend a little bit. How much more do I have? I have a fair amount. Oh, before you, yeah, by the way, there is a mod out there which makes this a lot easier. I think what I'll do for my next stream is I may to try and, well, when probably the next stream I'm doing for tomorrow morning. I don't think I'll be playing this tomorrow morning. But what I will do for the following, well, for the next Satisfactory stream, I think I will try and get some of the mods working so I can enjoy some of the other stuff, because the foundation thing is really looking interesting, and I kind of, if I can save time doing what I'm doing now by making some mods up, by getting some mods to work like that, I will be so grateful. Huzzah! Waiting for the sun. Right, let's do lower foundations for this one. Mainly because I do kind of want to see if I can do something about... Because this is just a natural, like... What is that? Is that another glow up? Question, can I get back up here? Yes, I can. Oh, it's another power slug. Thank you. Hi, ugly fucker. mind now. It's very pretty. Truth be told, so this game's one graphical design has... It does have some beautiful environments with the fog up. Like, the mistiness of the fog and everything. It's great. It is great, but it's a little bit laid on a bit too thick. And you can't actually see shit for dick. And the thing is, there's way too much fog for what it needs to be, and it kind of fucks the visuals over in my mind. It does kind of screw things over a bit. So I'm actually going to disable fog. Fog. Is it fog? Disable. Was it fog? Fog. I could change the FOV as well. There we go. Satisfactory. What's the fog? Type r.fog false. Gotcha. Okay. r.fog. There we go. Even people, game devs, says fog 0. Boom. So you can see there's the game. Oh. There we go. So the game does have, you know, when you have the fog on versus the fog being off, it is noticeable, and the fog is there to try and stop people from seeing the limitations of the engine, because without the fog you can kind of see till the earth ends, you know. There is a downside to this game for it. However, there is also a major benefit, because if I was to turn the fog back on, some of the times the fog, as you can see, wherever you're looking, the fog actually gets worse and better. And that always kind of irritated me. It's like, why is it I can't see to the right of me now, whereas now, oh no, visuals are there. And yeah, no, it's just a bit too distracting for me. So I tend to turn it off, because it just means then I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. And we can then don't have to worry about certain environments with fog. Also, fog like changes the lighting and everything for certain environments. So it just fucks with the visuals too much, in my opinion, to be tolerated. So I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'll get rid of the fog. I'll lose out on the fog, but I'll have the ability to see shit. Oh yeah, the game does look better with fog. I won't lie about that. It's meant to be, yeah, exactly. Like it's beautiful. If I could get rid of the fog, or if I could get rid of the inefficiencies of the fog, but still have the fog, I'll have the fog. But the yeah, you spelled it right, correct? Yeah, you spelled it right perfectly. But there are things that, like, if there are different environmental biomes where there's a constant haze, and some of the time when you're walking, and there's also an issue when you're going into caves that are below a certain line. There's like, what was it? There's a cave, there's a certain height threshold, which if you start going below it, you're just covered in fucking fog and you can't see shit. So it's basically, it's utilized in a way to hide the limitations of the engine and the limitations of view distance. Because, for example, now that I don't have the fog, I can see all the way to the very low texture items and things that haven't even rendered in yet because of the fog. So it's like I can technically see for too long if I do have the fog off. But for me, this is just, it's fine. I don't mind. It's not, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because then I can see shit. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. This is, by the way, one of the things, like, early on that you definitely need to have. There's a tech tree in the hub which you can research. Known as, yeah, that works. Known as the, I think it's just Logistics 1 or something along those lines, and it is the #1 most important thing you want to research. There we go. Right, so you will make iron. You will make iron. You will make iron. The splitter just makes... the splitter, as you can see, just makes all of these beautiful things go into different categories. And depending on how the efficiency goes for that, it'll be working royally. Though, I don't know if 100% we're going to be able to get all the constructors. Unless I put all the constructors... Can I stack buildings? I don't think I can. No, probably what I need to do is I probably need to make a second level. Oh, that'll take a while. But it's doable. I could make the second level as high as the other thing, so I've got a basis to work off. But that will take some time. Unless I make the constructors here, and the assemblers are on the next floor. That might make a plan. I might do that. It's going to take some time, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, and unlike in Valheim, this game, the building mechanics for this game, that's actually pretty good. The buildings in this game do not require... the buildings of this game do not require fancy stuff. For example, if I wanted to, I could just build this for eternity and never question it. If I was playing Valheim right now, I'd be having a panic attack. And even more so... No, it's fine. But yeah, no, you can build with impunity in this game. It's very, very nice. Right, let's get ourselves back up to the top. Okay, so that's there. I actually kind of prefer these two slightly, to be honest with you. Only slightly. Again, visuals. Okay, so we're going to have to kill some of these trees and stuff, but that's something I can clear out, no problem. Right. I think for this, we're probably going to have to just set off a precedent of this being the maximum height. There we go. I'm going to have to get some more building materials, but if I can at least get this process started. Yeah, you can do that. And then we can basically make some holes and stuff, and it's going to be all nice and finer. And you can spend some time really working out the... I'm not really too experienced with multi-tiered stuff, but I'm thinking that's probably the way I want to go. Because like when I made my first base, I didn't really plan it out very well. Like it was the problem with me was the problem when I was playing through the first game, and I even mentioned it when I was playing, was I don't know what buildings and other materials I need. I won't know what I don't know what building materials I need. I don't know what things I'm required to progress. So when it comes to figuring out what I want to do and how to progress in this game, I was obviously learning through learning through doing. So as such, the factory was basically a string of badly done, badly inefficient, very inefficiently designed, but barely functional. Which is why when I was, when I learned how to do other stuff, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually capable of learning shit now. And the last one in the, oh no. No. Okay. Well, shit. Bonk. Okay, so we can at least prepare all the other stuff. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, that works. That looks working, yes. Okay, Right, okay, methinks a lot of what he thinks. I am thinking all the constructors we need along this point, rather than constantly, so yeah, basically we need a fuckload of these things. I'm going to need lots of power. Lots and lots of power. And it's going to cost a lot. Going to cost a lot. I wonder, I can't stack these buildings. No, you can't, because that would be too fucking efficient, wouldn't it? Stackable buildings, who would have thought? Okay, I think... no, we're going to have to do the thingies, aren't we? Boo. We're going to have to keep these as... we're going to have to keep these as level, as 2-meter ones. I was wanting to keep those, but unfortunately, efficiency is telling me otherwise. Nope. God damn it. It's not even interfering with your physical building. Motherfuckers. Uh-huh. Okay. So that doesn't even officially build a thing. Fucking. Right, okay. That should be fine. You need roughly 3 per point, so 1, 2... Maybe if I do staggered deployment, would that be better? So basically, I'm thinking, yeah, let's experiment. I'm gonna need more. Well, we'll experiment. How much metal do I have? I have enough to do experiments with stuff. Okay, so I'm thinking. You. 2, 3. We'll put 3 opposed just because I'm thinking that kind of does the job. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then... And we don't need anything fancy here because this is literally just... Yeah, so this one... no, it's not going to be fine, is it? Or is it? Oh no, it is. They are nice. The game developers are nice. They don't fuck me over in the most basic aspect. Okay. Would that be better, actually? Instead of it being... Oh no, because we're going to need more, though. Shit, yeah. Because it won't be... 2 could go into 4, couldn't it? Bollocks. It's gonna be a real bitch. Unless... No, hang on. No, I think we can work with this. I think we can work with this. Or not. No. Unless... Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to utilize the resources as much as possible. And the plan is to try and make it so that all of the tertiary stuff is done at the bottom. And then we lift up to the second level where we put the actual final production shit into plan, which then allows me to connect it over to the space elevator. Which then also allows me room to turn to make the make room for the factories, because the factories and assemblers are going to be quite numerous and very large. So, and this is just a little bit under, but that's fine. We can probably just build over this and have like a little room entrance here. There is limestone though, which I'm a little hesitant to cover over. Not a huge amount, but I'm a little bit hesitant. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Half tempted to go. Right. Well, we can worry about the limestone later on. The constructors, on the other hand, are going to be my problem. Because we're going to start getting, when we get the miner Mark IIs, we're going to start seeing some serious production increases. So is 1 miner for 3, mathematics, 160 per minute. Smelter does how many per minute? Smelter, you do 30 per minute. So technically you don't need. Well, technically we're overstemming, but having 3 of these is going to mean. So it's 30 per minute. Mark II is going to be able to do 240 per minute, which means the 3 smelters is going to need to turn to 4 smelters. Or should I actually build 4 smelters to start with, and then we can automatically start working towards? That's not a humongously. I mean, that's a tough one. Because you know what? Yeah, I think what I might do, I'm gonna scrap this initial output design. I think what I'll probably will do is I'll scrap all the productions, like all those things, and then we can dedicate the first half of the upper section to getting yeah, that's maybe, I don't know. The 4th one. But then there's a lot of dead space. Unless we can try and. Well, let's get the 4th smelter. Actually, to be honest with you, let's redesign this one. While I like this slightly snazzier one, it does actually cost more resources, and it looks, and it's a little bit more awkward. So we're not going to do that. No. Mr. Boreal. Right, now what we're going to do here is we're going to have 4 of these fuckers. I'm going to just try and exemplify that a little bit. I'm thinking smelter somewhere. Blah, blah. Right, so I'm thinking 4 smelters, because then we can basically, once I get the technology to get a level 2. Oh, sorry. Once I get the ability to do a level 2, I'm going to just keep that unarmed at this point. Once I get level 2 miners, then we can improve the flow by quite a substantial amount. So what I'm thinking of. 1, 2, and then you turn into another conveyor splitter. Oh. And then the other two smelters can go. Perfect. And then boom. And then boom. Cool. So it will reduce quality production wise for an initial bit. So we're not going to be able to produce this stuff as fast, but then we'll be able to. And will this work at the reduction way that I am? I think I'm going to kind of go reduce the snaz and just be like, let's just make this functional. So that's them done. We'll get rid of the other ones as well. I like this idea though of these. I like the idea of it being sort of to the sideline, but I think what we can do probably differently is try and come up with a better. Yeah, that works. Okay, so smelter. Maybe here. And then the other two can kind of, yeah, 4 of these then, and then we'll have a splitter to the side like so. Boom. Lovely. This goes to here, you split out to here, you split out to there, you split out to here, you split out to there. Oh, there's a band. Oh, lovely. That's actually looking a lot better as well. And then then you produce that, you produce that, you produce that, you produce that. Cool. That's actually kind of nice. And then we can work towards that. We are going to fucking drain our power supply. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably make some... I'll basically build all of the other stuff. Get the materials to start researching... what I'll probably do to start off with is I will try and get the coal powers before we get this base activated, because holy fuck, this is going to cost me a lot of power. Power is going to die, or power in this case is going to be very, very demanded, and I will die painfully if I underestimate the amount of power this is going to take up. I will suffer immensely. That's way too close. Yeah, this game has a lovely thing with power. If you're a Satisfactory player, there is a certain sound effect that I'm guaranteed if you play in, like, IRL, they'll flinch. Like, IRL, they'll flinch. Is that a clever design? Actually, I've got a better idea. No, that won't work. But, okay, question. What does it look like? What do you look like if you were to try that? You wouldn't look good, but you wouldn't look bad. So, what? I'd build a conveyor splitter here. But then how do I get to the other one is the question. Unless I do something like this. But then you can't act. You couldn't possibly. No, exactly. So... I like the idea. Maybe if I push them not so close, but to the side. So instead we're like... so instead of it being like here, we're like here with the first one. And then like here with the second one. And then this thing then becomes... yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, there we go. And then you get to go up through... Ooh, no. No, Sonny Jim. No, we shall not have that. How do I... How do I lower it? Like, lower. Oh, I see. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Hey, we can get our cake and eat it! Oh, no. Oh, I can't afford it. That's why. Motherfucker. Wait, they made that cheaper? Oh, no. Okay, so that's slightly better. Slightly. It's not 100% better, but it's better. Like, it's moderate. I'm just gonna cry now, okay? You have me at crying. Okay, so we can't really build it like there anymore because then it would do that, which would suck. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. It's lesser of two evils, I think, if I do it any other way. So we'll put this. Yeah, we'll put this up like so. Put this in a position where I can do this. Then get rid of you. You'll have to raise up a bit, but that's fine. You'll at least be able to go to that. And then second one is... And then the other two... Well, no, the other two could do the same, couldn't they? But then how the... Okay, so then the question is, where do you guys go? I mean, what I could do is have you boys Actually, that's not a bad shout. 1. And then you've got 2. Maybe not that much. Unless, no, yes, of course, because then this goes to here. Then this goes to here, but you go to here. Oh, I'm a genius. I almost thought that was going the wrong way. Okay, that's perfect. That's actually fucking perfect. Okay, good. Right, okay, so then these two can then... Oh, then we're definitely going to need to do... Oh, no, because then what we can do with this one is... we can do it like so, because then this one will go here, and then this one will be alongside it. So then this one is connected immediately to that one, and then this one is connected to that one. Bob's your uncle was sorted. And there's still room. Fantastic. So there's 4 going out of there, 4 going out of there. And then this one, we can kind of just do the same thing as before. Get this one, set them to come around. We'll get 2 splitters. Oh no, what we'll do is we'll build the smelters first. So we'll go sort of like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. Why? No. Don't do this to me again. I will tear your asshole a new one. Don't do this to me, game. Come on. Good game. It was like seriously wanting to fuck with me, and I'm like, oh no. No. Right, so this one will go like so. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so this goes here. Others clearance. What? I'm entering in it. Why are you not letting me? Oh. I am a Muppet, a fucking Muppet. Look how retarded I am. Congratulations, you're a Muppet. Actually, let's be cheeky. Right. Boom, 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 boom. And you. Boom. And then... Oh, that was dumb. There we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah! Hoo-ha! What is it good for? Fucking over people. I know that should work. Fuck you that it doesn't work. It works. Why no work? Oh, the clearance. No. Wait, what? Yes. Why you no work? Alright. Let me just delete this thing and then find out what the fuck's wrong with this thing. What is wrong with you? Yeah, that... So... What? Yeah. So what's so difficult about this? Oh, okay. It's being a prick, that's why. No, it's not. Now it's just genuinely annoying me. Why aren't you going in there? What? Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God. Okay, I am definitely tired. Fucking hell. That was atrocious. Right, let's do this again. This time like so. Oh my God. Does this work now? Holy shit. Yes, it does. Oh my God. Right, okay. Jesus Christ. I am a Muppet, a fucking Muppet. Right, so conveyor splitter, yes. Oh, this fucking splitter. Right, okay. That goes there. Correctamundo. You go there. Correctamundo. No, you don't. There, see? You're straight. Like a fucking knife. Yes. You go into there. Yes, good. Good, 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 good. Yes, 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 good. You go into there. Fucking finally. Okay. We did it. We fucking did it. We're all on heaven. Look, 2 Derricks have come to celebrate the success of our endeavor. Oh, God. Right. Let's do more stuff, shall we? Right, okay. So this is not copper. Iron. I kind of wish you didn't have to automatically set these things to do this. Like, I get why, but I kind of wish you didn't have to. Right, no. Oh my god, I can make some more. Oh, I can make more shit. Nice. I'm going to do so. Right. I'm gonna make some more concrete. What the fuck did you just do? Oh, okay. Nothing damaged. No harm, no foul. Right. And I'm gonna put you in with that. And I can clear out some of the stacks in this thing, and then I think I can clear this whole thing out. Yep. Remove. Alright, okay. Like, I kind of wish it would automatically detect that you were wanting to connect this into a, you know, normal, you had connected this to a iron mine, or you had connected this to another mine, just so that way you didn't have to do this. I mean, again, it's not the end of the world, it is just something a little clerical shit that you have to do at the beginning, but I kind of wish I didn't have to do it. You know, it's one of those lovely little tedious tasks which, if you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't exactly be complaining. But hey ho, if we are nothing if not, we are not first worlders if we do not complain about something. Right, anyway. So the problem I'm going to have to deal with now is we're going to be dealing with extra resources going down to different constructors. So the question is, do we do these constructors right in front of these things, or do we not? You're not going to see anything anytime soon. Okay. And more to the point, where do we go to pull the gathered resources? I mean, I kind of wanted to make the tertiary stuff like because the constructor basically goes to the assembler, then the assembler goes to the factory. So it's like 1 goes into 1, 2 goes into 2, and then 3 goes into 3. Yeah, it's 1 part into another part, whereas 2 parts into another part. You know, so it's kind of like a constant sort of thing like that. So I'm kind of wanting to sort of do that down here with the constructors to make the bare bones basic stuff. So for argument's sake, this section is all about screws. Everything about screws, boom, this is screw section. And then over there you've got everything regarding iron plates. So then all the iron plates are made to be able to make the stuff that we need for that. And then this can become the iron rod section for argument's sake. And then this section becomes like whatever else I'm desperately short on needing or whatever. I want to go up there one day. Anyway, so yeah, that's my current conundrum, which is a bit of a pain, I won't lie. But I'm also running a bit low on other resources, so I think it's about time I went to go grab them. And also, maybe whilst I'm on my way back, I can figure out how to do that. More to the point, also, I can figure out where to get my supplies. I say supplies. Where to get the route from. Because if I'm going to be transporting materials to and from this base, then... Oh no, I'm not, am I? Because they're gonna be fairly self-sufficient. The only thing I suppose I'm going to need to think about is the quartz thing. But then I can probably add on to that. We've got the Caterium node as well, which... So this... Ooh, my phone's just gone nuts. And it is nothing but Discord. Yeah, nothing but Discord. So, yeah, we'll probably use this road. I'll clear it out, and we can get some stuff worked on there, and then we can maybe even try and figure out how to use the geysers at some point. This is definitely the road for it. So I can figure out how to make cars and shit. So what do you think of this game, Mr. Votikman? Or Votikman? I mean, I know I've just been spending a lot of time. I know I've just spent a bunch of time just fanny-arsing around over some construction details, but this game, this game just does that to you. I can easily waste so much time on the most pathetic of things, but then I am future-proofing myself, because obviously then when I get the miners that can produce more stuff, it's gonna be like a dream. It's gonna be running like a dream, you know. So this is one of the new resources actually, the geyser. Oh, perfect timing. So the geysers are basically new kinds of power stimulation. They kind of use the gases and steam. And as you can see, this one's an impure one. So until I get the technology to start harvesting these things, I won't know how much of this will be made. But I can tell you that this particular geyser is shit. So we won't be using it as our primary source of power, but we can potentially utilize other things about it, which I am more keen on doing. But yeah, it's one of those things. I'm still proud of this though. I like this. I like this a lot. Bump. Oh, I didn't get damaged. Nice. One of the cool things you can also do is you can actually get some extra resources via the Awesome Shop. So what you do is, when you have resources that you don't need or you don't really like, so for example, do I have any leaves? This is probably a good example of me throwing them in there, but no, okay. There's resources that you don't want, so you can basically put them into this thing here. This thing will basically grind them up, recycle them, whichever, and then it awards you coupons, which allows you to purchase items inside this shop. And the shop items have a bunch of good stuff. For example, lights. They've recently introduced lighting as well, like as a vanilla thing. Previously, other mods would do it. Whereas now you've actually got some lights, you've got some stairways, some factory railing, because safety is important. Windowed walls as well, and you have a whole bunch of them there. Metal doors, metal conveyor walls as well, so you can make some really hyped up stuff, or just normal conveyor walls. You've got attachments as well, so you can make some hypertube supports. You've got wall outlets, snazzy foundations. Where were you? Where the fuck were you? Anyway, corner ramp packs, inverted ramps, foundation pillars, and of course, everyone's favorite. I love that thing so much. The coffee cup, ammo pack, beacons, all that jazz. And then finally the parts, the thing you're probably going to be utilizing this thing the most on, which is all the parts and the gears and bits and bobs that you don't. Like, if you need a quick boost of equipment or a nice little kickstart, then by sinking the resources into that, you can use it. Though I would not say you should utilize. Hang on, let me just quickly. No. Oh wait, is that it? Have we officially run out? Oh my god! Oh my god! We've actually run out. Holy shit! That's a scary concept. Right. Okay. But it doesn't matter. We've still got more. Those two dead aliens just gave me a shitload of fuel again. How are we diddling, by the way? 156. God. I mean, we've got fuel. We've got fuel. Shit, tons of fuel. But yeah, it's probably something I'll have to think about doing at some point. Well, I mean, I can go on a hunting spree, or we can convert this back into. We can convert these things back into grass making bio, and then we can just, or leaves, sorry, making bios, and then we can basically make some more fuel that way. Is kind of not a bad idea. Yeah, no, he's kind of, yeah, it's kind of a good idea for that one. Oh, another one over there. We got another metal one here. Oh, there's two more. I thought it was just one. No, it's two. Shit. Yeah, two here. No idea what I'm going to use them for, but something. Alright. Hello. Oh, mama. That is a lot. That won't last long. It's really not going to last long. Not with how I do shit. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, what was you in here? Oh, no, that was the wood, wasn't it? Yeah, so... Hello. All the wood. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, smart plating. Actually, this is probably a good idea to start thinking, rather than using all of the resources I can on that, let's actually do something intelligent for a change. Make an assembler. Or maybe two assemblers, in fact, to make some smart plating. Thank you very much, Mr. Oh God, you never make these easy, do you? Thank you very much, Mr. Disudi1. Thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. Right, so we're gonna do something. Oh, yeah. Let's just move these slightly further backwards rather than fuck around making more of these things. Let's just make this go backwards. Boom and boom. Yeah, perfect. Right, okay. So I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna do, yeah. So then this goes to here, and then you. Perfect. And then boom, huzzay, good. And then you go that way. Boom. Right. And then I'm going to grab another one of these containers. And we're going to do the same thing again. Only this time, you're going to go... Right, splitters. Actually, no, what we're going to do with you is we're going to do the same shit, only this time you're going to be up above. Oh my god, verticality. Oh my god. I know, right? Verticality. It's amazing. I'm going to make a lovely little conveyor belt pole. Like so. I love these stackable conveyor belt poles. They are really fucking nice. Oh, makes it so good. Make it so lovely. Right, so you're going to make smart plating, which is perfect, because that's all we need. And then... Tishk. Right, and then we're going to put 1, 2, 3 of these in. So now these are going to start filtering through. Get a special pole for you. And then we're going to make a storage container inside. Get a merger between the two, because I think we need it. That way then we can kind of just... Gotta leave it all behind. Waiting for the sun. Right. And then we're basically going to take this opportunity to use this power line connected to yonder. Oh, we can't connect it to yonder because there's never a fucking yonder to connect to. Ooh, No. Praise the throne. Hopefully this doesn't kill the power. Hopefully this doesn't kill my power results. Yay, it worked! Right, so now you boys will be making, admittedly, well, for the rotor side, unlimited, but for the other side, a bit of an unlimited, a limited. But the hope is we'll be able to make the necessary amount. So all I'll need to do is when we make the space elevator, I just need to transfer the resources that I need, and then, yeah, that works. Then you... What we'll do is instead, what we'll do now is we will... we'll merge that belt together. Make a separate little thingy on the side. Gotta leave it all behind. No. Waiting for the sun. There we go. Perfect. And then that does the job. And then basically all of the other ones can sort of start. So these things can kind of split up, and then these will be doing whatever. And oh my god, how much did we sink into this? Oh, we only need one. Okay. Didn't realize they sunk all the stuff into it. If that's the case, then huzzay. Because we definitely need it. And then all these smart plates can go into there. Mwahaha. That's actually quite a lot of smart plates. I may have underestimated the amount of required for smart plates. But, hey, I don't mind. This is good. This is very, very good. It means that these things can now finally, like, go nuts. And not, like, spend... Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? How? What? Okay, how much do you have? Oh, you're making the ammo as well. Wait, you're making the ammo. It was only the one. No, that's right. This one's the really slow one. This is the one that constantly is getting shitloads. Fucking hell. Right, okay. Since there's two dedicated to that, what we'll do is we'll make another separate splitter. Goes into there. We'll make some special modifications. Methinks you go here. Then you go over here. You go over back to here. And you can basically fly along to about here-ish. Really, what we probably need to do is put another split, actually merger into here. Yeah, like so. Oh, hang on, then yeah, that works. Because then you basically, I kind of want to put this, like, this stackable conveyor in here, but I don't think it's gonna work like that, is it? No, so I think we're gonna have to just probably do something like this, where this goes across like so. And then it kind of comes around a bit like so, and then it all falls into here like so. And voila, we have more of the other items. This thing gets kind of spammed a bit, but then this increases its production value, and then eventually it will kind of peter out and equalize a bit. There's just like an initial burst of production a bit, but then everything kind of equalizes and more shit gets made, and then more stuff gets done, and voila. Efficiency rules. And then the smart plates get produced. We get fuckloads of smart plates. And eventually I could put these towards more important things. And then maybe even can put smart plates towards some other bits. Or then I can cancel stuff eventually. I don't mind. As long as we're getting more shit done, which is the big old important thing. Also, why do I have so many of these fucking... Why do I have a shit tons of rotors? I don't want the rotors. God damn you, sir. Right, fuck you. I don't want rotors. I want this, maybe this, That's all I want. And then everything else is kind of fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's go get some fuel, because I know for a fact that if I don't, I'm going to kill myself. In the form of me losing power. Right. 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 As you can see, we're running a bit low on fuel. Oh god. Oh boy. You guys are pissing through a lot of fuel now. That's fine, we're making more. And I'll probably be needing to make more fairly soon, otherwise I'm going to start running low. Oh! It's a lot of fuel we're going through! It's just a smidge, isn't it? A slight smidge. Yes. That's quite a lot of fuel we've just pissed through. But it is efficient. Put back. Take a 200 stack. Okay. Depending on how many of the other plates we're going to have. Bomb. And bomb. Bomb. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, God. What's slowing these things down so much? Now it's iron plates that are running low on. Jesus Christ. What is slowing these fuckers down? Okay. I mean, we do need the metal plates to be stored up, but like... For real? Okay. Well, shit, son. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. What's going on with that? I still need to make more of the other bits, so... Okay, let's make our way back to HQ. Well, I say HQ, the other base. There's just this thing minding its own business like nobody cares. Don't worry, the coppers will be given their just deserves, don't worry. What was I needing? No, we've got all the things we need for this, don't we? Yes. Excuse me. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this stuff. I'm probably going to have to shut off at about 9 o'clock, because otherwise I'm going to be going straight into the fucking evening, and I need to make my own dinner soon. So, sadly again, not a long stream today, but I feel that tomorrow's stream will be... yeah, that's the point. I was going to do that later on. By the way, fuck these things. These things can go fuck themselves. I don't like them. What's the point? I'll have to actually... Okay. Pure geezer. I'll have to, like... This will probably take about... By car, you're looking at about 2, maybe 3. No, not 2. This is probably timing it at about 4 to 5 minutes per trip. Constantly as well, with no interruptions. Oh, limestone. Pure? Oh, normal. Oh, I don't know, actually. Yeah, no, it's about 5 minutes. 5 minutes driving time. I'll have to come up with bombs at some point to deal with these fucking bugs. Well, we've got a sulfur node nearby, actually. Somewhere nearby as well. So, Emperor willing. See, I keep coming up at the wrong bloody point. Gotta keep following these damn things. Right. Because reasons. Right, no, what was it? So, we gotta... Driving here is going to be a bitch, though I think I can mitigate some of that with the construction of how I do the... It's going to be a bitch, though. It's going to be a bitch. But I think we can get it to work. Depending on how things go, I think we can get it to work. I'll have to ferry up something. The thing that irritates me is how do we do this? Alright, well let's... Okay, let's say... Encroaching in clearance. Oh, fuck off, bird. Get away, you little shit. Oh, I got him. I actually got him. Yeah, I killed him. Whoops. That was meant to miss. That was not meant to hit. Right, okay. Constructor. So... Unless we just do one per thing. Maybe. But then there'll be resources waiting. Maybe I do like two constructors per smeltery. Yeah, 2 constructors per smeltery. So we've got 1, 2, 3. But then that's going to run out of room, isn't it? Because we can't do it like that. Not like the way that I'm thinking. So in a sense, we just need to make a shit ton of constructors. Unless... Oh, this is really difficult. The problem is at the moment is I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that we get the decent amount of constructors for what we need. So theoretically, what would make sense is to have all of the belts basically fan out into this location and then go here. But then, unless... No, because then we could use this as just the gathering stage and that as the upgrades. You know what? Let's... Oh, I forgot to get the fucking concrete. Mr. Jaeger, you're a pleb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right. Well, let's... Well, no, we can still build the constructors. I just need to... When I, you know, obviously I need to go get the fucking concrete when I finish building the other stuff. Oh, sulfur. Nice. So we'll grab you. Nom, 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 nom. Right, anyway. So we're going to go with a thing. A thing. Bomb, 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 bottom, bomb, bomb. Right, so what we can do here... This gives me some ideas. I think I can get this to work. So what we'll do, obviously we can extend upon it a little bit further, is we'll use the first floor of this thing to basically make the shitload of constructors. So basically all these things, and this will extend further out as well, depending on how things go. Cool. No. Yes, good. So then these basically will extend. I need to extend this out a little bit. And basically all of these constructors will be constructing various bits and bobs. Then we could... you know, I'm going to just go grab that stuff. Apologies that it's taking so long, guys. Non-intentional. So what? Yeah. Fucking saw you. Oh, fucking finally. I know that in the last episode I discovered a quartz node nearby, but I was kind of hoping to be able to have like a quartz like random outcrop right next to it, because then that would make my life so much fucking... No, let's do some harvesting as well. Let's gather some materials and gear and shit so we can like keep up the power production, because I know I'm going to need to get some more resources. So let's spend a bit of time gathering resources. Right, cool. But no, that's actually that's a point. Let's go back to the thing. I keep doing this. I really need to not do this because it's going to fuck me over some days. But let's, just for the sake of sanity, I see you twitching. Right, okay. So, moving up. Man. Okay. Right, okay, good. Let's go clear out this area. We even have my cellar. Mine. Fantastic. Perfect. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll transfer the constructors over from harvesting alien organs to going back to leaves and grass, leaves and wood, just so that way we can scrap that. Right. Do we have enough wood? I don't think we do. I think the wood supply could definitely be improved upon. That'll do. Only 17. A little disappointed in you, game. Was hoping we can get more. But I will take you. Wow. Right, we can't get any more leaves, but we can get wood. Get this tree. Okay. I think that's all the wooden shit we got. Hello. I see you sniffing. Cool. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to base, get the supplies going, get that stuff set up, and we can then make our way towards... Right, I'm sure I can remember. Don't take a right. Take down the road. Gotcha. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to try... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a good thing. So no, what we're going to do is we're going to basically have a bit of a muck around on... get the supply set up, get the production for the biomass set up, so that way we've got more fuel for the generators, because with the increased production of everything else, we are going to be dealing with some more stuff, and then we're going to try and get some more quartz research done. Getting the quartz research done for newer players out there who... The way the technology progresses in this game is kind of... It's linear and simple, but also slightly more complicated, because in order to make the big tech upgrades, you go to the space elevator, you get the materials there, boom, bomb, bim, and all sorted. Whereas if you want to get, for example, other things such as... okay. So what we're going to do, so basically what we're going to do with that is, can't talk. So with other researchers though, with more useful researchers though, you need to get to the MAN, or the MAN. And that will be what, does the trick. That'll be what, that'll give you the better shit. For example, the rebar gun is what got, that's what got me the rebar gun, that's what got me extra handy space. Loads of useful tech. Which is why you definitely want to grab that first of all. Like, get as much of that as done as also. Second, even in the MAN, you've got a bunch of features to choose from when it comes to upgrades. But the real upgrades are alien organisms, because that gives you the gun. Caterium, because that gives you the ability to use better power poles, which is fucking important. And it also gives you some more pocket spaces and everything, which is nice, but really it's about that. The next is power slugs, but luckily this tech tree is short, so you don't have to spend too long in it. And then finally, but arguably still just as important as ever, quartz. Quartz is extremely important, because by grabbing quartz, which, depending on your start location, is extremely rare or not rare at all. In my case, not rare at all in this location. Right, we're going to turn these two into not alien carapaces, but instead leaves. And more leaves. Cool. Wait, by my cellar? Okay, well, fuck it. Right, all these things are going to there. And then you will also be... Please be wood. Thank fuck. Right, cool. Then, how are we diddling? Probably going through it. Oh, actually, no, not too long. Not too much. No. That's all we need. That's all we need, because now we can finally use this to upgrade the quartz, which then gives us more tech tree access. This is probably going to be something really expensive next, isn't it? Yay! Signal technologies, which I'm going to use I'm just going to get the fucking parts for. We do need the crystal oscillator also to actually make progression in the big tech tree. So eventually you will need it, but the problem is it's so, like... That's a little ticket here. Thank you. Spend that on crystal oscillator. Crystal oscillator. Fuck yeah. Oh, you bastard. I'll divvy up these things a little bit. Right. That should give us enough coupons, right? We don't need them to a degree, but I need my crystal oscillators by a lot. I'm gonna put these as well. Yeah, look at the amount of fucking pixels per minute. Oh shit. Okay, fine, we'll do... I'm gonna just scrap this then. We've got shitloads of other stuff. They're at a constant rate of usage, so it's not like we're gonna sacrifice too much. But more importantly, by grabbing these things, we get 4 of the crystal oscillators, which we can then put to researching other bits of technology. Come on. Fuck yes, I love you. Right, now I have 5 of those. Right, get that down to the bottom. Shopping cart, yes. All good. Okay, good. Now we've got the schematics purchased for that. Wow, there we go. Just getting the lighting done now. Oh. Right, okay. Let's get to the MAN. Signal technologies. This is quite important. Because you get the buggy. Modular frame. Do we have those? I don't know, but I think we do. Oh, we don't have much of them. That's a shame. I'm curious if I can get the fucking... If I can get the fucking... If I can buy a fucking shit. I think I'm going to need like 4 of them mined. But I'd laugh if I could. I would laugh if it only cost me 1 or 2. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2. Give me 2. Motherfucker with these 4. Okay, well we can make/find some. I'm sure I can do something with that. I'm fairly certain I can even make some at some point, but you know, Alright, well we can't do anything with them at the moment, though. However much I'd like to. Still. But no, the important thing with this is this, which I can instantly research, which is very good. The Explorer is the better version of... is basically the ultimate... is your ground transport vehicle of choice. It's something that you very much need to have on your person, because it's just that useful. How are we diddling? Oh, good. Back to normal. Well, I say normal. It's getting the supplies we need. They're coming through. And those are start being made. So we still get... I mean, we weren't really we weren't low, but I think it's kind of it's better safe than sorry, is that thought. How are we diddling with the other stuff, by the way? Because when I do get around to eventually start making tech trees and shit like that, I would be very appreciative to... So how are we doing with that? Oh, we're actually doing pretty good with that. It's not like a huge... It's not like a huge, but like huge enough. Which is good. It's always good things. This is still fairly slow. I wonder why. Well, again, well, probably... Wait, really? Only up to 35? Wouldn't it make more sense for it to be up to 50? I mean, it's idle? What? Question. Oh, copper rotors. Because this would make more, wouldn't it? Well, we can make more in the future. When I get to the other place, I can just start going nuts for that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get those later on as well. I need to make sure to keep an eye out for that. For that recipe. Oh, you're going to run out soon, aren't you? Because we're going to be... Well, it only costs them 1, which is very nice, actually. Holy shit, I just realised that is actually really fucking nice. How is metal doing? I'm not feeling too confident about that. How's our power supply doing? Because we've just added on a bunch of other stuff. How close are we to tripping the wires? 250 of current capacity, or current maximum capacity is that. So if I were to perhaps... I were to encourage growth by allowing one of these things to increase that by about 1 on each of these things. I don't think it's going to trip it, or if it does, I'll be impressed, but I think we're definitely going to be pushing it. Yeah, there we go. That's the risk, isn't it? There it is. There's the spike. We're going to have to be careful with how much we do this mine, because obviously the more power I juice up into the production facility, the quicker our fuel goes down. So it's a lovely, delicate balance. We're already beginning to run low a bit on other stuff, so I'm gonna... I mean, I could just make another biomass generator, and then that way it kind of evens itself out a bit, but... Right. Nope, wrong one. Not entirely sure what you'd want to do with putting a... not entirely sure what you'd want to do by putting a power bank into a biomass burner. It does kind of seem counterintuitive. It's like, you will burn as intensely as possible. I want you to burn it as slowly as possible. Right. Alien organs versus that. Do we have any alien organs? Oh, we do. I can make a couple more. Oh, no, I don't. I need shitloads more of that, and I don't have that. That back. I will turn the power slugs I've grabbed into power shards, though. Power shards is pretty much the only thing those slugs can do, but they will be extremely useful. And even more useful when we finally start getting into coal generating for power, because then that's when we can really fully exploit them. Though, to be honest with you, I am kind of already doing them with us. Fuck yes. Right, okay. Let's quickly put these bits of fuel back. Right, cool. Oh, we're doing pretty good on that. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like, I wouldn't... Right, okay. Right, let's go get to the MAM. Yes!
The map has been unlocked.
Sweet. Box. Map.
The map has been unlocked.
GG. Is that Z? Yeah, Z. So now, probably one of the most important features of the MAM's research has finally come to fruition, which is the map. The map is something which you get, and it makes life very easy. Well, much easier to work when it comes to making routes, making plans, figuring out where shit goes. For example, where we can see where the coal is, where we can see where the nodes are, how deep the valley goes, and it's all the areas that we've looked at and spotted and This is probably the better stuff for. This is kind of what I was hoping we could have for Valheim as well, where you've looked and where you've walked about instantly comes up rather than where you've barely been able to get to. So this is extremely good. And this makes life so much easier. It also helps when it comes to figuring out beacons. Because once you plonk a beacon down, now you can fully realize what the area is around it. You can even have filters talking about what beacons you have and where it is in comparison to near, medium. So that way you can always be, and even I think there might be even like a deep bunch of things. So you can customize how the beacons work, and you can also customize a whole bunch of other things about it. But the real important thing is that now we have the map, it's now a lot better. It's a lot better, more useful, and it has some other stuff. Also, what's this? Radio signal scanning. What does this do? I have 100. I need 100 motors, and that looks like a new thing. Or almost, it's a new thing. Sadly, I don't have enough engines, but you know, it's something. And I have beacons, which I've been taking a bit of a hit now, but you know what? I'm happy. Beacons have been monstrously useful. We need to probably deposit some more other stuff as well, but there we go. Right, what's the other thing I wanted to do before we finish up? I think we've still got a bit of time, so I'm going to go quickly grab some concrete. Because I think, yeah, that'll do fine. We're probably going to need it. We're going to spend the last few minutes of this stream popping on over. I was actually thinking initially on saying, no, I'm probably not going to... No, I don't know, maybe. Well, I'm getting some ideas. I'm thinking on maybe doing something for, maybe like for our next, because the thing is we've done a bit of live streaming for Valheim, but that was kind of on-off. But I think maybe for a single player / other player experience, I might do another playthrough of something of a large scale, like a live stream let's play, shall we say. So, and I've got an idea or two as to what I want to do for that sort of thing, because it's a different style of game, and I don't think I could do it as easily, perhaps, as I don't think it would be as easy to do in recorded form, but in non-recorded form, it's a lot better. It means also you can enjoy the moments where I cock up more. So who knows? Who knows? But I'll make a channel update video in regards to that. I mean, we're coming up close to the end of this month anyway, so fucking hell, I know, right? Jump. What we'll do to wrap things up for this stream, yeah, I think I probably will continue tomorrow because it's a nice little game for me to hop in. Something I can jump in and out of fairly quickly, and that's not such a huge problem. There's no real reason. I want to get the Xenoblades badly. Again, Caterium ore. I think is it Caterium ore? I think it's Caterium ore. I'd like it to be. I would want it to be Caterium ore because in that way it would be so much fucking nicer. Xenoblades would half this journey. Not Xenoblades. Blade Runners would half this journey. This is some incredibly durable clothing. Seriously, that's incredibly durable. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend some time building up this area's, or building this up at least. Alright. That way then we can get some... I may not, if we're doing this tomorrow, I may not have the If we're doing this tomorrow, I probably won't have the mods downloaded, but I might. I don't know. Maybe we'll put that. We'll put the definite guarantee into that. Maybe I might have this done by then. I don't know if the mods actually are updated yet. I would hope they are, but you never know. I mean, they're not exactly big revolutionary game-changing mods, though. To be honest with you, depending on your viewpoint, they might as well be, which is pretty funky. Doggy, you might want to run away. Doggy, run away. Ah, it likes me now. No, it doesn't. Can I feed it? Can I feed it? I want to feed it. Well, I achieved the objective. I didn't want to kill it this time. But also I didn't want to... Probably should consider building the tower as well. Are you serious? Fuck off. You're being a real... Right, I'll have to work around this, but we can work around it. It's fine. Emperor willing will be fine. Actually, to be honest with you, we could. I want to use that limestone. It is a pure node. I think it would be foolish if we didn't attempt to use that limestone. Only problem is we're going to have to dedicate a good chunk of section around it. Unless, of course, I just move the intended location for the thing away from there. I mean, maybe. I mean, the thing is, we already have a limestone node in... Okay, so pros for keeping that thing, keeping the limestone node is that it's another pure node. It is a pure node. It's not even a normal. If it was a normal, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But it is a limestone node. It's a pure limestone node. And as such, we can utilize it to make various bits and bobs, and you know, it will be kind of important for me to have such things. Really, motherfucker, are you serious? I'm not touching at all. Okay, whoever is watching, if any developer of this game decides to talk to us about things, this shouldn't really be blocked. This is not encroaching on any of the clearance at all of this mining building. Please fix. I'm going to take a photo, and I might even try and go to the bloody... Because now, look, it's another one. I'm getting encroached for something that's above. Actually, that's the perfect kind of thing to highlight there. Right fucking there. I'm not touching the building. This thing is not touching it. It's not infecting it. It's not doing anything around it, but it's fucking over my building because of the height limitation. So, please fix. Much love. Just reduce the, like, if you have to, like, have the limits set, just maybe change the clearance to limit by physical. So if the building physically starts encroaching, then yeah, sure, whatever. That would be, that makes more sense. Whereas right now, it's blocking because artificial limits. Or blocking because you want to set something else up around it. It just fucks over the entire thing because it's forcing me now to go with different plans. And it is irritating because of that. Right. Because here, look at this. This is pretty much touching it and it's fine. But for some reason here, no. Silly design. Something to look at. Something to look out for maybe in future things. Hey, what's up? Nothing too much. I'm going to be... Fortunately, you're catching me near the end of my stream, sadly. But I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Well, my tomorrow morning. You're probably like super early. You're probably super early morning, but for my mine tomorrow morning. Just playing a bit more Satisfactory. How are you finding BSI or Star? Actually, no. More importantly, how have you been finding Star Citizen with the latest patch? Oh, fuck's sake, really? It's not even touching it. Nice, nice. I might, depending on how things go for tomorrow, I might hop on Star Citizen once I've done various bits. Just to see, because I didn't have a great experience to start with though yesterday, because I had that lovely glitch where if you start changing your gear, your Moby class disappears. So I am apparently now the more recent recipient of that bug, which is really not helpful. So, and then when I was trying to do a freaking op to, when I was trying to do a freaking op to, right, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Little less frustrating. Once you get into a rhythm, this is fine. It's just fucking giant ass clearance because the stupid game won't let me do this. Anyway, but no, it does look really good. I'm quite happy about it. Took its fucking time to get here, mind, but you know, we won't talk too much about that. I'll have to figure out how to get all these working. What I'll probably do with those ones is I'll build up around up to here, and then we'll have two separate platforms that will sort of jut out to this way, and then it'll kind of come into that. So then we can kind of figure out it. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's like these platforms are basically interconnected, and it's multi-tiering. Though at least with the copper, it should be a little easier to work with. A, because there's only two of them, and B, because the recipes you can make for like basic shit is fairly minimal. Whereas iron is kind of universal at this point. It's kind of like it's kind of difficult to do anything in this game without requiring iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, that's as far as that play I'll extend to. Let's see. I don't want to go any further than say here. Yeah, here is as far as I want to go for this sort of thing. So there's like at least one space away, so that way we can get that sorted. Bum, 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 bum. And then of course we got to figure out how to do that. Well, actually no, we could sort that out. I'll go on ground floor again, and just extend it this way. Do I have enough of the other stuff? What I'll need to do once I've established, probably going to need to in the next episode, increase my production value. Four or two? No, 2 kind of is a little easier to work with when it comes to vehicles. Probably need to do it sort of like this, maybe. Actually, no. What we could do is we could start it up like here. Oh, there comes the fun part. Making a this is where the fucking mods would come in handy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it then because I'm gonna definitely get the mods to see if they. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Right, let's get the base floor started at least, and then we can kind of focus on some other stuff. No, what was it? Yeah. So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna try and see if we can get that sorted. Get the limestone. I'll keep this like this just so we don't avoid buggering that plant too much. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to there, didn't I? Okay, let's quickly explore what this area is and what I can get out of it. But I don't think it's going to give me too much or anything of value. But we can always learn. And I'll just do a number 6. Right, cool. Let's just quickly build a little ramp. cool. So what is so special that is on this rock? Absolutely nothing. With the exception of a view out to the vistas, which is kind of pretty. And if I was to turn the fog back on, that's all we'd get. That's what the fog does. Slight tint. Whereas I want to have no fog. No fog for me, sir. And then, yeah. Okay. Right, so we can deal with that then. Right, so there's no reason for me to do anything with this. That's kind of good, because then that means what I can do then is it means I can kind of completely put this area to one side. I can now kind of go, right, this area is useless to me, and so I can build over it without fear of losing any potential, like, investment in this area, which is good on my accounts, because this, you know, obviously is useless. I think at one point it's having the power slug, I think, at this point was kind of the only real incentive for me to have this thing. So, yeah. Maybe we could use this as a crafting sector or something like that, maybe. Right, okay, I think, so now I think here is where we need to start increasing. There, now I think we need to, right, boom, boom. Okay, so now I'm thinking 4, no, 5, no, 4? Oh, it's 4, okay. Why did I do it like that? Right, hang on, let me just quickly do this foundation shit. So ramps would be 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, yeah, that just makes more sense to me. Already got that. 5. Boom. There we go. Boom, bucklet. Cool. And then this can become the new base floor level, maybe? Or should we get a little bit higher? What if we go a little bit higher? What does 5 look like going higher? 5 is actually appropriate. 5 is in fact appropriate. Good to say. And then perfect. Cool. And then we've made some lovely old progress towards setting up the copper miners. Though I don't intend on doing anything with them at the moment. Not until other shit has been resolved. But at the same time, I will happily keep this shit around for a little bit. Alright. I think... There we go. So we got the production area. I'll just need to quickly make some... Right, awesome. That is a wrap. There we go. So, we've made some pretty good progress, actually. Like, for this particular stream, I think we've done some pretty good progress. It's now the 2-hour mark. I need to get on and get ready to have some dinner, because I haven't actually had dinner yet. So, we've been able to, throughout this 2-hour stream, set up the preliminary foundations for the big mother base. We've got all of the little essentials. For example, we've now got the smelteries all set up so that while they will initially make a very much reduced amount of items, they will in fact be able to hopefully condense, and then we'll be able to move these items into... I'll have to rejig and resort as we go along, but that's something I can deal with later on. We have been able to get these things set up. I've also got the first preliminary setting up of the other items. For example, the constructors. We've also got the important map now, which is extremely useful. Derek's here. That's another very good thing. So all in all, I'd say we're making some very good strides. Not a huge stride given the amount of time we've got and how much we planned through. But I think given, to be honest with you, the amount of time I've had for this stream And the amount of progression we've made, I would say we've done a pretty good job. We researched a couple technologies, we got a few things sorted. I still need to build the space elevator, but I think that's something that's a low priority for me right now. But I'd say we've done everything else to a good degree, and I think we can kind of... I'm going to give myself a nice little pat on the back. I actually did that IRL as well because I'm sad. And yeah, I think we can relax a bit about progression. They need to, for the next stream, or for the next time I play this, I don't know, I'm umming and ahhing as to whether I'm playing this tomorrow. Oh, someone sounds like they want to die. What's up? How you diddling? Not very well by the look of it. But what was it? So yeah. Do we have enough resources to make the space elevator? I might extend this stream just a slight tad, just so I can build the space elevator. I might just do that. Grab you. I do like the night. To be honest with you, the nights. Question: if I were to put the fog back on, I actually prefer it without the fog. To be honest with you, yeah, who would have thought? The fog ruins it to a degree. I need to go get the storage stuff as well. I'll do that. I'll do that out of camera. And I know I said to do it last time. It's going to sound like one of those things that I'll just be struggling with for a long time now. But I will do it, I swear. Right, what do I need to build a space elevator? We need that. 500. Okay, so I need just 1,000. Why you stop? Oh, you've run out of room, that's why. Oh, it's because I've been... Yeah, it's been producing at very slow rates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we still got a shitload of other stuff to deal with. Right, cool. So, grab you, put you in there, put you in there. Rejig, resort. I'll go put the health shit back, because then I can make some more food with that. You're fine, aren't you? Yes. How much? You know, I'll grab whatever concrete's been made. How are we doing with the fuel? We've got enough, I'd say. Yeah, we've got enough. So I'll grab whatever concrete has been made. We'll quickly make some more. Yeah, that's fine. We'll quickly make some more terrain around so I can set down the. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I keep 1,500 on up the top, that should be fine. Okay, we're going to extend our stream slightly just so I can get the first. That's a point. Whatever progression we've got. I can't remember. Truth be told. Well, we don't need to get everything built into it, but if we can build the orbital generator, the orbital space elevator. It's going to take me an extra 10-20 minutes though, so it's going to be... okay, we'll see how much I've got of this, because we only need like 250, and we have 200 already. I could almost immediately get that shit set up. You know what? I am going to call it. No, I will call it. No, it will take too long for what I want to achieve. So no, I'm going to call it. Apologies, guys. I thought I could try and sneak out a few more extra minutes, but no, I need to get on with some other stuff. So thank you all very much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, I have a YouTube channel. If you go down below, you should be able to see a link to said YouTube channel. That's where I update via community tab, as well as other stuff. So, though I am hoping in the near future to be able to have a dedicated schedule at last, but I will probably still upload and still I would still recommend you check out my community channel. or community feed on my YouTube channel, because that's where I do my updates and all that jazz. So like for when it comes to like when I'm doing streaming or whatever. So feel free to hit that up. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell for my YouTube channel followers and subscribers, because then you get to see all kinds of different content I'm making as well. So yes, I will see you guys anon. I'm not too sure what I'll be doing for tomorrow's stream. I may be playing this. There's a good chance I'll be playing this, but I may also be playing something else. But yeah, so without further ado, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next one. And this is Mr.